Hey Sagittarius, it's Amanda, and I'm here to do your monthly reading for March 2019. I will use the Rider-Waite deck to do the spread for the month, and then at the end I'm going to pull an Oracle advice card to end with for the rest of the month for Sagittarius. Just an end note, Oracle advice card. What is going on for Sagittarius for March 2019? What energies are coming up for them and how can they get through it in the best way? March 2019 for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know about March 2019? Oops. Sagittarius, March 2019, what's going on for Sag? Oh. So Ace of Pentacles in reverse, crossing, it is the Six of Pentacles. So maybe there was some sort of deal that had that you had just gotten offered, or maybe there was something that you wanted to start financially, like a job, or maybe there was a promotion that you had in hopes to get and it didn't happen, or there's just a delay in it for some reason. And Six of Pentacles crossing that would be like you're putting in more work and you're not getting that raise or that promotion that you know that you put the work in to deserve it over the others. Or maybe you're just putting in a lot of effort and you're not seeing a lot of return in this, whatever this Ace of Pentacles in reverse is. And then underneath it we had the Death in reverse for the root of this. And then coming out of a state of King of Cups. Okay, cool. So maybe you had just come out of a state of being very emotional about this new beginning and wanting this raise, new job. Maybe it was a new home. Maybe this was just a beginning that you wanted to start something like a group or organization or project. It could be because it's a physical, tangible thing, like that you wanted to start, that you really invested in emotionally and you felt really good about it, and it's not turning out or starting off in the way you wanted, and you feel like you put a lot of work into it though. So it's not, you're not sure why this delay, why this setback. It's not that it might not happen, it's just that it's not happening when it was supposed to or when you thought it was supposed to. And the root of that is something that hasn't ended yet. Crowning that, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So putting a lot of work into something and not sure if you should keep going. He's looking at this that he's put a lot of work into and he's like, why am I not seeing reward for what I've put in effort for? And just pondering if you should keep continuing to do this or not. He hasn't given up. He's just starting to be like, okay, when is this going to happen? And then we have the Seven of Wands in the near future. So maybe you're really just trucking through this anyway, and you are defensive about it, but you're not like ready to make a big change yet. Like you're not the one attacking, but you're ready to go if something happens. Let's keep pulling here. Where is Sagittarius in this situation right now energetically? What state are they in as of right now for this spread here for Sag? All right. So you are currently in the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So you're coming out of a state where you were really let down. But you're coming out of that. So you're coming out of that and you're coming to emotional balance with it, because you're finally wrapping that up where, yeah, it was bad, but you're coming out of it. And maybe you're shaking off the negative, like, thoughts that are around that, or the negative energy that came with that. You're shaking that off and you're restoring your emotional stability here with this King of Cups that you're either in now or will be coming out of in the very near future. And you're going to stand strong and come out of this devastation of whatever it is. And in your environment, there's a lot of conflict, maybe just a lot of pressure. This pressure, you want to get what you're, aiming for here and turn that pentacle upside down, but it's not happening. It's not working out, and you're putting in even more effort than the others around you, and it's still not working out, and you're starting to wonder if you should keep doing that, but you're still trucking along. But for some reason, it's like there's this pressure, or maybe there's just a lot of obstacles around you. Like maybe there's just something that just keeps getting in your way, one after the next, and like maybe there's even people that are like bickering at you, or there's just maybe your coworkers are all arguing and you're the one in the background actually doing the work, pulling the weight, and you're just like, okay, when is this gonna pay off? Like, it's just not fair or whatever. That's what the environment energy is for you. What are Sagittarius' hopes and fears? Okay, man, you are just ready to answer all of this. Sagittarius, Ace of Swords. So you're hoping for a new perspective. You're hoping for some information, or you're hoping for the news that you're waiting for so patiently, and still, you're still not giving up. You're still trucking along. You're still putting the work in. Yeah, you're starting to wonder and starting to get like, okay, when is this going to pay off? But, you're hoping to hear word of something in regards to this going well, or to get a new perspective on this. You're waiting for this conversation, maybe the raise that you might get, or news of when, an update might come in or something. Like, that's what you're hoping for, but you're also kind of fearing it, because then there's the possibility that news might not be what you want, right? And outcome, if it persists, is the Six of Wands. This is good. Okay, so if you keep going and you do keep trucking along like it seems like you are, there will be victory. There will be recognition from peers. This is success. So it looks like you coming out of this state of devastation and getting into that emotional balance here, and just, you're aware of what's going on. You're taking inventory. Yes, you're also aware of how it's making you feel and starting to wonder when it's going to pay off, but you're fighting through this, pressure and the chaos around you in a way, like whether that's your coworkers fighting, or just the pressure, or the bickering, or obstacles that keep coming up. You're fighting through that, and you're standing your ground. You're not giving up. You're working through all of that energy, even though it's chaotic, and that's in the near future here. So you're gonna still be able to keep trucking along, and by shaking off all that negativity and all the thoughts that came with that end of whatever was devastating in the past, like, you're coming out of that. And so by just keep going, you're gonna have success here. So that's good news. But yeah, the root of this is something that didn't end. So maybe there was something that was supposed to end that didn't, and that's why you're not hearing word of whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, because it's like the central theme here is Ace of Pentacles, something not being able to go how you thought, or you weren't able to start something or push forth with a plan in a physical way, so a job or a home or a trip or anything, or maybe you wanted to offer something and you weren't able to offer it, and you're wondering, when can I offer this? When will I have this abundance, and when will I be able to not always be the one pulling all the weight, and when can I actually go forward with this new beginning in a tangible way? Whatever it is that you are valuing, it doesn't always have to be so physical. Like this is whatever, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? So whatever you're valuing that you're not able to go ahead and begin and get the ball rolling on, like, that's what the central theme is. And then the root of that is not ending something. Something's not ending. Something isn't wrapping up yet. There's a cycle that's like just taken forever to get through that last like 2%. So it's like, okay, because this is Major Arcana, the Death card. It's like whenever a Major Arcana is in the reverse for me, it's not that it's not happening, it's that it's delayed, right? It's delayed, but it isn't out of the picture yet. So it just might be a little bit longer than you thought. So it's just a wait. But whatever it is, it will end and it will wrap up and it will start going along. But it doesn't mean like that you have to like put your hand down and put your foot down and start being like, hey, let's see some, results. But it's you knowing that whatever this new beginning is that you wanted, that you valued, fill in the blank, is you've been putting a lot more work into this than you not only had to, but then others involved are. Like you're pulling the weight and you're not seeing what you're giving in return to you. Like you're not getting what you're giving here. It's not an even give and take. And that also is supported here. But then this one focuses more on like, okay, should I even keep doing this? Is this, like am I gonna see something back for this, or am I just gonna keep spilling my energy into this? But you keep going. You thought about that, you looked at that, but you kept driving on. You didn't give up. You're keeping your faith here, and even through the chaos, like you're standing your ground with this chaos. This is you soon. This is what people around you are doing. Like you're not giving up. You ain't gonna back down from this. Like it isn't fun, and you're not like initiating it, but you're not scared of it, and if you're willing to fight through it, right? Whatever that takes, and you're gonna have some success with that. So it's like 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands. If you can fight through the drama and the bickering and the chaos and the obstacles of the environment, then you evolve to the 6 and you have success and recognition. And people will not only give you the credit you've been wanting, but you're going to see the results and you're going to have the success from it. Not only that, but you're going to be celebrating it. So that's a good outcome card. That's like one of my favorites for outcomes. Bottom of the deck was the Hierophant. So the Hierophant's like, just play it by the book. It's in the upright. So just keep doing what you're doing. You're evaluating things. You're emotionally stable. You're okay. You're not giving up. You're still looking at everything and taking note and taking inventory of, okay, I'm not getting what I'm giving back here. But you're playing it by the book. You're coming out of the negative thoughts and you're standing your ground. But you're still knowing everything. You're observing things along the way, but you're not giving up and you're playing it by the book. So that's the overall energy here, is just to keep going the structure, the tradition, just let it play out, at least see it out. And, if it doesn't work, you can at least learn from it and try again. But he is very play it by the book, tradition, structured, but you're doing that. So that's good. I do want to pull a clarifier for this death in reverse for the roots here of the reading. What's some more information for Whoa, that's way too many. For Sagittarius around this death card. What more can you tell me related to this death card in reverse? Sagittarius. What does this death card in reverse mean? What is an ending? What isn't wrapping up? For Sag, death card in reversed for the root of this reading. Okay, so there's a decision that you're not making, that you feel like you don't know enough to make about yet, but you do. It's all in your head that you might not. It's that worry. But I feel like right now you're coming out of that. And that's why this, like I said before, it's not happening. It's just a delay. It's a short delay. So right now you're coming out of a state of devastation, of mental devastation. Your thoughts, the negative thoughts, the aftermath of when something bad happens, like the energy that hangs around for a little bit until you shake it off. You're literally in the process of shaking that off right now because this is in reverse. If it was upright, you'd still be in it, but you're not. You're coming out of it, but it's like literally the end of it. That's why this is just prolonged. It's just delayed. It isn't entirely out of the picture, like I said earlier, because it's a major arcana. This is just a delay. You got to let this like just cap off. It's just about to end. It will end. It will turn in the upright, and you're gonna be, you know, your emotions will be balanced out. Like you will be in that King of Cups state. Your emotions will be replenished, and that will let you keep going. It's gonna keep you forcing it through and playing it by the book, like the Hierophant for the overall. But you know, you feel like you can't make a decision, you can't move on, or you don't know which way to go, but you really do, because even though the blindfold's on, it's in the reverse. If it was upright, then yeah, hang in there. There's more you need to know first, but you don't. You think you do, but you don't. You're good. You actually do know what to do, and you are playing it by the book, and you're not giving up. So this Death card that hasn't happened yet, this end of whatever it is that's holding back that Ace of Pentacles from happening and starting, it's just wrapping up. You're just about to shake this feeling off that you're coming out of, and you're done with that. And it's shaken off. It's going to be restored. The illusion of not knowing why this isn't starting yet will fade very soon. Just keep going. Keep doing what you're already doing. And I think that is probably already how you feel. So let's do the Oracle card here for an end advice card for Sagittarius. What last word of advice can we give Sagittarius for March in 2019? What can we end with for Sag to help them in this situation? Okay, cool. All right, so we got awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So yeah, you're going through this. You're going through this level up. You're shaking off this negativity. You know, you're getting the balance. The death is coming of this cycle that needs to happen for this Ace of Pentacles. So energetic upgrade, good. New way of being, integrating. You're doing that. That's good. You're fighting through the chaos. You're awakening. So I hope that is very helpful. It looks good. Like I said, I think there's maybe one or two other cards that if I could choose for an outcome card, this is good. This is success and recognition and triumph and celebration and having credit where it is earned. And it's something that's going to be very passionate because it's wands. So I hope that helps, Sag, and I hope you have a great March. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and I will see you soon. Thanks.